everybody, welcome back to J or Budget, and welcome to week 2 of November. I hope everyone has had a great week. And yeah, again, can't believe we're in November. It's mad. Second week. Yeah, it's just let's get cracking. So I don't have money on the table, do I? So I have it here at the side, and I think this is the one that I'm taking. Hope it is. So let's see what we have. So we have 50 placeholder, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's 180 so far. 85, 90, 95, 2. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So let's get going. So I always start on my, what you call it? I did get some Happy Mail, which actually it was sent to me as sad mail from Chloe. So I will explain what I got. This is the sticker, one of the stickers I got, so I just popped it in here from Budget with Ira. But I'm going to run through this and I will explain when I get there. So technology is going to get a tenner this week, so I'm going to add in 10. It already has 10 and 20 in cash and then 150 in the bank, so that now has 170. I also had 15 left over from last week, so I'll just leave that there, and that envelope is ready to take the money for next week. Eating out is going to get 5, so I'll leave that there. So that has 100 in the bank, and then 10, 15, 20, 25. So 125 in eating out. Now that one is probably going to go down in the next couple of weeks because I am away. And I also have some Mystery Darling visits booked to do before the end of the month. Health then is going to get 5 this week. It has 150 in the bank already, and then it's got 10 in cash, so that has 160. And I don't need to rush this week doing the video. I know last week I rushed it, and I swear to God I was so busy. I was at work and I took my break and I tried to record the video, and then I just realized that I was like due back from break and needed to do it a lot quicker than planned. So yeah, that's why that was rushed. But thanks to everyone who commented on that, and all of the likes and all that, and subscriptions and all that crack-a-lack. Cats this week is going to get 5, so I want to keep this ticking over. So it has 100 in the bank already, and then 20, 40, 50, and 5. So 155 in cats. So I think there's some vaccinations due for 2 of the cats at the end of this month, so we'll have to be taking money out for that. Clothing has 250 and it is staying with 250. It's not getting anything else. Appliances then is going to get a 5er, so it has 5, 10, 20 and 30. So that one was absolutely like ransacked a couple of weeks ago when I bought a new kettle, a new air fryer, and something else as well. But I can't think of a crepe maker. That's what it was. Gifts then is not going to get anything this week. But, sorry, that's books. Books is also not getting anything anyway. But books has 10, 15 and 20. So books has 20 quid. And it's not getting anything. And then gifts is here. That has 100 in the bank and 10 in cash. And that's not getting anything this week. I might come back and throw that 10 in. I will see if I don't find a good home for it. Home then is going to get 5. So that's 5, 10 and 20 already. So 30 euro in home. And that has nothing in the bank already. Come on. Oh my God, this does not want to open. There we go. So it has 30 quid in home. Haircut is getting a 5er, and I will be having a haircut very shortly. So that will be, money will be taken out of that. And sorry, that has 45 now. Yeah, 45. So, yeah, moving on. Subscriptions then is going to get 10, which means I can add that in and then finish it for this month. Oh, and thank you to Sive as well, who commented and told me that Amazon Prime was like €69.99. Because I know in my last video I was trying, you know when you're on the spot and you just can't think of it? That's exactly what happened. And I was like, what is it? So that has €50 in cash now, and it's got 150 in the bank. So €200 in, and that noise was a cat jumping off a bed. That has €200 in subscriptions funds. So I might, I'm going to check what my subscription costs are and see if I want to start it again straight away or add more to it, or do I leave it and allocate that money elsewhere for the next couple of weeks. Work gifts fund is not going to get anything. It has 65, and I got my person for Secret Santa in work, so I will probably take a lot of that out for that. Nights out is also not going to get anything this week, but it has €70 in nights out. Saving for a treat, I'm going to pop €10 in here. So I'll cross off 2 more of these. 1, 2. So that now has 100 in the bank, and then 10, 20 and 25, so 125 in saving for a treat. It's going to be for Black Friday. If I wanted to get anything, I think I originally had said I wanted to potentially get like a pasta attachment for a KitchenAid if it was on offer. I'm kind of gone out of that now. Not sure if I want to actually get that. The next thing I potentially want to buy myself is a Nintendo Switch, but again, don't know if I actually want to get that or not. I'd have to like, they're like €460 I think I saw. So there's what, like 125 in there, and then there's what in tech, 100. If I said 125. 175, 85, 95, 295. Yeah, that's still about 300. Still nowhere near getting a Switch. So park that idea and don't think about it anymore. And then my house or my home is that was definitely the cat knocking something. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. The cat knocked an iPad that was charging. Not my iPad, so it's fine. But the iPad was fine, it didn't break or anything. So yeah, sorry, my house is going to get 20 this week. So it now has 2040 in cash, and then 1,500, 600. So 1,640 in my house. Amazing. So glad that iPad didn't break. Oh my god, I'd actually be killed. Anyway, moving on. So spending money for the week is getting 50 quid and getting out my rock, paper, scissors, dice. And let's see. Oh, I knew I had something. Sorry, my travel coins are there, which I didn't add in at the start. Disaster. This is one of the new things I got as well, Hoot Loot. So this is from Budget with Ira. I'll show you. So he was designing these on one of his live streams, and I gave him the name. So as a thank you for the name Hoot Loot. Well, I suggested the name Hoot Loot, and he thought it was a good one. So as a thank you, he sent me one of these. So the way this one works, it saves 300 using a dice, which is like a little owl dice, from 1 to 6. But I don't like putting coins in these. So what I have decided to do instead is if I roll an odd number, it's going to be 5. And if I roll an even number, it'll be 10. And then that should make that challenge a little bit longer, but also save a bit more. So I'm going to do that when I finish my, the one I'm working at the moment, the rock, paper, scissors one. So I'm just going to leave that here for now. But the quality of it's amazing. Like, I think that's the first time I've ever had like something that wasn't a digital download. I said that really weird. That wasn't a digital download, or that wasn't like I have the challenge, the one in here, the gifts one and the birthdays one. So the envelope is such good quality. So yeah, delighted with that. Anyway, I digress because I'm talking shite. Rolling this, let's see. I really want to kind of get this finished as well, so I can start with that one, because I'm like a child at Christmas, just want to go. So paper is a tenner, and rock is 5, so 15 at the moment. And I'm going to go once more, which is rock again, which is 20. Okay, I'll leave it at that. So 20 euro is going to go in here, which means I have 30 for spending money. So I'll throw that in here. And then 20 can go into here. And that means this now has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55 plus 400. So 455 euro in rock, paper, scissors. So this has, what, 30, 60, 75, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 145 left in that one. For travel then, and I'm giving myself 20 euro. Now I don't need this really for next week, because I'm actually on holidays in Lanzarote. So I will roll it and see what I get, and then I'll probably take the money out of here and bring it with me as spending money. So I got 6, which is great that I can cross off some of these. So I'm working on this part of it was actually We Got This Studio from Sophie. So I'm going to work on this. So 6, so that's 12 euro. So I can color in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Great, completed. So I'll put the 12 in here. And that is now completed. And that can go in here. Brilliant. So, and I already know, I'm going to take this out actually, for now anyway. Actually, I'll leave it there. But I know what I'm going to do next, and I'm going to show you the other like extra bits I got. So I've got the Aquarius scratch card. So this is going to be for my birthday. My birthday is in February, so I'm going to do this and save up for my birthday. So I'm going to go 5 and 10 for those, and that'll save up something for my birthday. And then I'll show you what else I got, and then I'll come back. I got the Emerald scratch card. So this saves 350. I got a wild card. So I'm going to do, instead of scratching the value, because again, don't really want coins, so I'm going to go higher, which I'm doing an oxymoron, but higher, if I'm going to scratch off one, and if the next one is higher or lower, I have to guess. And if it's higher, I go 5. If it's lower, I'll go 10. And Chloe sent me Pixel Perfect, which I will do next. So I'm actually going to take that out and swap it around. This was Pixel Perfect. She got an advent calendar last year. So I'll put this in. I'll take this out. Look what I'm doing. I'm yapping. I'm talking absolute drivel. So I'll put this in here. Each icon is going to be 2. And then I'll do this for my my travel money from next week onwards. So I'll take that out of the way for now. And then, where else was I showing you what I got? So yeah, the wild card, a random challenge. So it's like a bit of a smorgasbord of messing. So I'll do, again, 5 and 10 there. And the last one I got was solo. And I'm going to do the same. So high, and this time I'm going to go 10. Low is going to be 5. And yeah, don't know where they're going to go, but I will be doing them over the next couple of weeks / month. And then that's the pixels for Pixel Perfect. So, okay, where was I? I've done that. I'm not going to start that yet. So I'm on the Glow Up Your Savings from We Got This Studio, and I am putting 10 euro in here this week. So I can add in 10 for Boost 2025, and I can cross off 1, 2 more of those. So that one has 20, 40, 50, 60, and 65. And there's already, I think, 100 and something in that one. I want to say 115 off the top of my head, but it's on the screen now. It's Team Stefan. This is going to get a tenner, and that means I can finish this one this week. Woo! And again, I'll reallocate that. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it or anything. So I'm just going to color it in really quickly, just so I know it's done. So it's going to ignore me for the ones that aren't. Okay, that's that one done. So that'll get reallocated, or I'll put it somewhere else. It has 4 already. 50 in the bank, and then 10, 20, 30. So 84 euro in that one. And I'll pop that back in here and decide what I want to do with it soon. Fun house, get in. Diamonds is stinging me this week. So this week it is, I don't know if you can see that, but 35. So 10, 20, 30 and 5. So I can color, and that's week 7 of Funhouse. And that one now has 100 already in the bank, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and 60. So 160 in that one, which means I think it says 300 in total, so 140 left in that. Brilliant. And then they're the ones I talked about, and then Christmas is not getting anything for the Christmas food shop. The monthly challenges this week is going to get 20 euro. So 10, 20, 30, yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40. Cool, that's correct. So I'm going to cross off 2 more of these little turkeys. 1, 2. So that has 20, 40, 50, and 60 euro. And oh, you bold pen. I wanted to use a swear word, but I said I'd try have some bit of decorum and not do that. Cool, and that's it for that one. And I am going to go into Christmas next. And I'm so happy because this one is, I'm on the last 100 to do. So I'm going to put in 20 euro, so 5, 10, and 20. And I need to do 20, which should be back here. So that's in there, and it means I can cross off this. So that means there is 500 already in the bank in here, and then there's 420 in the rest of it, in the actual binder itself. So as you can see, chunky. And I'm so excited and eager to get that finished so I can actually start going Christmas shopping. Then I am, this 50 euro here is going straight into India. So that now has 50, 100, and another 100, so 500 even. So it's got 600 euro in India now. So I'm going to pop that in. And that is it for the cash stuffing. So I'm going to go back to here, and this 15 euro I have, I think I'm actually going to put, I think I'm going to put it in here, into Christmas. So I can get it done. And I think I'm almost sure I'm going to have a sale from like Facebook Marketplace for 50 quid. Just need to finalize it. And if I do, I'll pop that in here as well. So that's in there. So I can cross off another 15. Oh my God. And if that's the case, 15 and 15 and 20, I literally will have this finished by next week. Oh, amazing. Anyway, that is it for another cash stuffing video. Chaotic as always. Thank you so much for watching. I need to decide what I want to do with this. Actually, I already know what I'm going to do with this. I am probably going to book Barcelona for December. So I was looking at flights, and the flights are fairly cheap. So that's probably what I'll do with that, but I'll let you know in the next video. But for now, thank you so much again for watching, everybody, and I will chat to you soon. Take care, have a good one. Don't forget to give a like, subscribe, leave a comment. I do like reading all the comments and getting back to everybody. I also launched a Ko-Fi shop, so I put, like, if anyone's interested in the little mini Monday challenges that I was using at the moment, I'll put them up there. Or if anyone's interested in the monthly challenges that I made, I put them up there. I don't expect anybody to buy them. But yeah, I just put them up there. I was bored one evening recently and I was like, I'm gonna feckin' do this. But yeah, if anyone does want to support me and buy me a double espresso for €5, I would really appreciate it. But, like, absolutely don't feel obliged to do that. But anyway, have a great week. I'll chat to you soon. I hope that I'm currently in Lanzarote. Well, not currently. Next week I'm going to be in Lanzarote, so I hope that the weather is nice. But for now, take care, everyone. Have a good one, and I will chat to you soon.